What's up? It's Dame. Welcome to NBA 2K21. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome, everyone. This is the WNBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Dream going up against the Las Vegas Aces. Joined by Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. I'm Blake Suniga, and we are so glad you've joined us tonight. The WNBA recently expanded their regular season schedule to an all-time high 36 games per team. What kind of impact do you think that will have on the league?
Well, each team is only playing 2 more regular season games per year, which I think the players can definitely handle. And as a fan and broadcaster, I'm really excited because it means I'll be able to watch even more WNBA hoops now.
Well said, Brian. I can never get enough WNBA action. But on top of that, it'll be great for the growth of the league because with more games, hopefully, we'll start to see even more fans and more excitement.
Now here's Carter. Now Wilson. Here in the first with a little over a minute played so far. McBride misses. Laney outside. Great D that time from Angel McCautry. Now the Aces with it. Lays it up and banks it in.
Quality dish by Wilson. Good heads up basketball helps her find the open player.
Well, losing can break some players, but others learn from the experience. Kayla McBride lost a lot of games early in her career, and she says that it helped build character for her. Despite being named an All-Star a couple times, McBride's teams made just 1 playoff appearance in her first 5 years in the league.
To the middle. Inside, Swords. No good with the layup. And first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Williams. No good on that shot. The Aces go the other way with it.
And now they're 1 for 5 to start this game. Having trouble getting it going.
Yep, count it. And with McBride, while her teams struggled, she's really improved as a player.
Absolutely, getting better as a defensive player is one facet McBride has focused on in terms of her game. And we saw the fruits of her labor in 2019. For the first time in year 6 of her pro career, McBride on a team with a winning record, a star in the 21-13 Las Vegas Aces.
Now here's Carter. Laney outside. Shot clock at 6. And down it goes. 2 points. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. McCautry outside. Pass to Wilson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Coaches love a solid shooter like Wilson, a player you can rely on to get production from.
Stolen. Here's Allen. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
And you know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting in the paint like they have been on this run.
Now here's Carter. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Swords. Now here is McCautry. Picked off midair. Outside Williams. Outside Carter. Billings. Up top Williams. Clock at 6. Shoots over Wilson. Williams can't get it to go. The Aces with the lead. Wilson with the bucket.
And their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They're getting great looks, and they're capitalizing. You know, they have to be pleased with this start offensively.
And the basket is good.
No fear, Williams is normally the smallest player on the floor, but she can operate down low with her toughness.
Pass to McBride. That falls. Nice feed that time from Lindsey Allen. Here's Carter. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Atlanta calls timeout.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
And so here's Atlanta. 6-point game. Pass to McCall. Here's Strickland. 5 on the clock. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Great to see Strickland's improved shooting at the line. You can tell she's put the work in. And guys, Shakina Strickland has to be one of the best long-range shooters in the WNBA. She takes a number of threes per game, but she also shoots a high percentage. And don't forget, she won the 2019 WNBA three-point contest.
Now here is Hamby. Rogers up top. Johnson defending. Shoots it up. And it's Atlanta with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Bucket is good.
Nice low post offense.
And here are the Aces now. Robinson with the ball. Pass to Young. No good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter going. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
And the basket by Hamby.
Awesome to see zero hesitation from Hamby there. Gets the pass, gets the shot off, points on the board.
Pass to McCall. Now here's Johnson. And she drops it in from the low post.
That's how you do it. She passed her way out of the double team and into an easy bucket.
Down low. And that one good.
Nice pass there to set up the bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Jones outside. Pass to Dietrich. McCall. Here's Strickland. Basket good.
And what body control from Strickland. Outstanding work to take the contact and finish through it.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line. Such an underrated part of basketball, rebounding. Who do you think is the best on the glass in the league?
I'll go with the vet, Sylvia Fowles. Stats-wise, it's no question. Easily the best we've seen, nearly averaging 10 boards per game.
And beyond the numbers with Fowles, at 6'6", she has tremendous reach. But her positioning, attention to detail, mindset, Those things all add up to make up the best player on the boards in the WNBA.
Now here's Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Strickland outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Aces.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Pass to McCall. First shot, first basket. She is out of the blocks fast.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity, and they're getting excellent results.
You know, that's a winning formula, pounding the ball down low, being aggressive. You know, they're being very assertive offensively.
Now here's Jones. Now McCall. And here is Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to McCall. From deep. Hamby grabs the miss. And the Aces with possession. 3-point lead. Count that bucket.
With lightning quickness and a great handle, Young can drive at will. And you really can't double her because she's so good at passing the ball.
Now here's Jones. Stolen by Danielle Robinson. Good on the bucket.
After going scoreless in the first, she's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
And the dream call time here.
When you think about the all-time WNBA playoff shots, De'Erica Hamby might have the most insane shot we've seen in recent postseason play. During 2019's second round single elimination game, Hamby's Aces were trailing by 2 with under 10 seconds left. Without the ball, Chicago was trying to run out the clock when Hamby did the impossible.
Now here's Rogers. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many looks from in close.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep. I like when Robinson takes chances on defense. That is what enabled her to come away with the steal.
And during that 2019 single elimination game, Hamby stepped up, stealing the ball back for Las Vegas, who were trailing by 2.
Then Hamby heaved up a desperation 38-footer that went in. The only problem, there was still time on the clock. As Hamby admitted, she shot it a little early. Thankfully for Vegas, they held on for the 93-92 victory, earning their first playoff win in team history in crazy fashion.
Now here's Carter. Looking for her first basket still in this one.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
And here is Robinson. And Carter comes to help. Outside Young. Outside Rogers. Robinson, defended by Carter. Just 4 to shoot. From 11 feet away. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. The Aces with the lead. Here's Young. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot and will go to the line. That's on Courtney Williams.
The foul drawn by Young, it's hard to keep her in front of you, and that opens up so much more of her game.
The Dream making a switch here. Now here's Laney. Robinson covering. And Laney, here we go. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Dietrich. Carter. Here's Billings. Tries yet again. She's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
A pass from Robinson gets the ball to a wide open shooter. Selfless play pays off with an assist.
Here's Laney. Softly drops in the floater.
The teardrop is one of those, oh no, oh no, oh yes, shots.
Robinson. 11 points in the game. Pass to Hamby. Elizabeth Williams with the block.
The combination of effort, height, nastiness. It's a recipe for elite shot blocking. Williams, she has all three of those.
Here's Rogers. And down it went just as the clock hit 0.
Impeccable timing and unbelievable.
And so that... The second half just about to get going here. Nice game, amazing performance by Robinson.
I really love her tenacity defensively. Her play on defense has been a big factor for them as she comes away with steal after steal.
And as the game moves on, I think she should continue to be aggressive on the defensive end and really just keep ball handlers off balance.
Kayla McBride draws the double. Swords gets the bucket.
A team-oriented leader with a passion for making others better. McBride is simply a fantastic teammate.
Back to Carter. Up top, Williams. Laney on the wing. Three-pointer. That shot off. So Las Vegas will take it the other way.
Well, in today's basketball game, you talk WNBA, NBA, college, high school, every single team wants shooters. Kayla McBride is really one of the elite shooters in the WNBA. And it's been that way since she was selected 3rd overall in 2014. McBride was top 10 in three-point shooting as a rookie.
Angel McCautry grabs the miss. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
And Atlanta has possession. Down by 12. And for McBride, she provides an ability to be a knockdown shooter at the off-guard position.
Yeah, shot 42% from three-point range in 2019. Also is excellent at the line at around 90%. One of the best foul shooters in league history. But she doesn't just shoot the ball. Just short of 6 feet, McBride also brings some defensive abilities in the backcourt.
Here's Williams, and she uses the glass on the layup.
She worked so hard on her post moves, her finishing. Williams thrives close to the hoop.
Pass to Swords. McCautry outside. Knocks it loose. Now Allen. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Carter. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Still cold from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
It's hauled in by the Aces. They held a 12-point lead earlier. The drive by Kayla McBride. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot and will shoot 2 at the line.
Not the person you want to send to the line. McBride is an efficient, first-class free throw shooter.
And she sinks the second. All right, so I'm going to let each of you be in charge of rules. What one rule would you adopt for the league?
Are you sure, Blake? You want to give me that power? Well, okay, if you did, we saw the G League try this out, and I like the 1 free throw rule. Let me explain it as quickly as I can. Any trip to the line is 1 shot. So if you get fouled in three-point land, you have 1 free throw for 3 points. Make it, you get 3 points. Miss it, you get none.
Well, that rule helps speed up G League games, and I liked it personally, but I'm going to go crazy. You guys ready? How about a 4-point line? Now, we continue to see deeper three-pointers attempted, and it's led to some huge comebacks, so why not make things real interesting? I mean, wouldn't you guys want to see Allie Quigley pull up from 4-point land?
Jones outside. Pass to McCall. Back to Jones. Got a piece of it. Here's McCall. From deep three-point range. And they force the shot clock violation. Great defense. The Dream making a switch here. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Allen. 6 points for her. The offensive rebound. Swords off target at the rim. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Strickland with the bucket.
The confidence Strickland has in herself is impressive, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Pass to Wilson. McCautry. To the inside. Swords gets the bucket.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes the traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And it's not rocket science at this point. Just stay with what you've been doing.
One of the best defenders the WNBA has ever seen, Angel McCautry is known for giving her all. She made 7 straight all-defensive first teams from 2010 to 2016. And I think her ability to read and react to opponents is just next level.
For 3, Shakina Strickland. Wilson pulls it down.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
McCautry right side. Here's Swords. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And despite everything McCautry does defensively, Tim, she's also a top-level scorer.
Absolutely, Blake. Averages just under 20 points per game for her career, and she even led the league in scoring in back-to-back seasons. Her combination of athleticism and ability is a real problem for every single defender in this league.
Courtney Williams for 3. Doesn't go for her. And Las Vegas the other way now. Asia Wilson goes in. The kick out to McBride. To the middle. Wilson. The shot's good. Kayla McBride making the play.
Understanding defense is better than most. McBride's a playmaker with an advanced feel for the game.
Now Dietrich. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Laney. Shoots over Wilson. The shot, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The ace. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
And with the accuracy to go along with that vision, she put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That is how you orchestrate.
And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth.
Carter misses.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle today.
And control the boards has given them control of this game. I'm not sure, really, in that set who was supposed to be on her there. And apparently, neither did the defenders.
Pass to Laney. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
On the wing, Kayla McBride. She's guarded by Williams. It's good.
All the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
They found holes in the D, and they're really exploiting them.
Laney on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Aces. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And Laney pulls it down. Pass to Carter. Left side, Williams. Here's Billings. No good there. Great D that time from Carolyn Swords. The 3 from Angel McCautry. It doesn't go for her. And it's McBride with the foul. That'll be her second foul of the game. And so here's Atlanta, and the dream call time here.
And the first pick in the 2009 WNBA draft, Angel McCoughtry entered the league with a bang. Flashed a great deal of potential both offensively and defensively. And at the end of that 2009 season, she was named WNBA Rookie of the Year.
Pass to Williams. Outside Williams. Left side Williams. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10-rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard, they're really pushing them around.
And with how impactful McCoughtry was as a rookie, Brian, how has her game evolved since then?
The growth in her game has been a pleasure to watch, Blake. She's added a variety of moves offensively, and her defensive intensity has only gotten stronger. You don't just stumble into 5 All-Star game appearances, guys. She's earned her respect in this league.
Inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Well, with a strong understanding of the game, McCoughtry is able to survey the floor and find the holes in the defense.
Pass to Laney. Here's Billings. Carter with it. Williams with it. McBride covering. That one falls.
Well done to finish that one off.
Now McCoughtry, defended by Laney. Wilson with it. Yes, and it's Angel McCoughtry picking up the assist.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Pass to Laney. Here's Billings. On the wing, Courtney Williams. Laney, covered by McCoughtry. 6 to shoot. Fades back. Laney's shot is off.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Here's Allen, defended by Carter. And that one drops.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
Here's Carter. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It goes on Asia Wilson.
Kennedy Carter goes by the nickname Hollywood, and the 2020 4th overall pick is known to put on a show offensively. In each of Carter's 3 years in college, she averaged over 20 points per game. That includes scoring 46 in a game as a freshman.
Pull the trigger.
McBride outside. Pass to Wilson. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
A young player who understands the game well beyond her years. Wilson plays like a veteran.
And with Carter, she's known for how dynamic she is with the ball.
Well, to score like she did against the best competition in such a tough league in college at just 5'7", Carter's quicks are fantastic. Welcome to Atlanta by Hawk star Trae Young. Carter hopes to have a similar impact on the Dream. Really nice rebounding display. All game, getting it done.
Yeah, they've totally dominated on the glass. Just a huge advantage for them in that category.
Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
And here the Dream. Now here's Jones. Brown with it. Kicks it out to Jones. And here is Swords. And they double up Angel McCautry. McBride, good, and the assist goes to Angel McCautry.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
Pass to Brewer. Down low. Will it go? The shot by Brown, no good. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
And the basket by McBride.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
And it's blocked by Asia Wilson.
The great length of Wilson, it really aids her rejecting shots. Asia's normally top 5 in the league in shot blocks.
So it's the Aces winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you just have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it. We saw the excellent defense, a potent offensive effort, and
Welcome to the season premiere.
Welcome to the land of the...
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on TA.
Hey, Kevin.
He sure does. Fantastic, David. Thank you. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Turner, Malik Beasley out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Johnson in at the 4 spot. And for the 76ers, Richardson and Harris filling out the wings. Harrell is out there with Embiid. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. Now here's Harrell. The 10-footer. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game. Each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the night. Well, we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Turner has great awareness. He knows one of his guys is open. He gets the pass over to him quickly.
To the inside, it's tipped. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, and one little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make, GA. So pretty when it works. And it's Simmons penetrating, and Simmons slams it in.
Puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Beasley outside. Turner up top, guarded by Harris. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Turner has good shot selection. He only takes the shots he knows he can make.
To the middle, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Harrell trying to free himself up. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Embiid.
Yeah, he continues to improve as a passer. The sky's the limit for Embiid and his all-around game.
Russell dishes to Beasley. Pulls up, high post, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And C-Web, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Embiid, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Russell from long range. Rebound by the 76ers.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Here's Harrell. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
Now here's Turner. Back to Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Richardson finds Simmons. And the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
Here is Russell after Ben Simmons' bucket. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaway.
And stolen by Simmons. Harrell kicks to Richardson. Embiid, the pass to Harrell. but they'll get another chance. Kicks it out to Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up again, and Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I mean, stellar work on the offensive glass. Embiid, I mean, his reach helps him track down many second chance opportunities.
Here's Culver. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Simmons, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Off target with his 3. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 3-point game. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things tend to open up.
Now here's Embiid. Following the miss by Josh Richardson.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Okogie. Richardson cover. No good from Hernan Gomez. Philadelphia leading by 5. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Embiid. 26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Culver. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Harris misses.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Hernan Gomez, no good. He gets it up. The shot will not fall. And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly.
For me, it comes with blocking.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Okogie in at the 2.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Timberwolves were fined last season for resting D'Angelo Russell on the road in a nationally televised game. Minnesota said, we're a player-centric organization that's focused on learning and optimizing our players' bodies. Guys, they do seem willing to pay a fine here or there to protect their players' health. Back to you.
As a player, how couldn't you like that? Always watching out for you. David, thank you for that one. Greg, so many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
The shot by Turner, no good. Philadelphia leading by 12. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Richardson. Embiid's got 12 points in the game.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
And there's the pass to Okogie. Outside, Russell. Pass to Okogie. Puts it up from 15. No good that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
It takes a lot to shake Richardson's focus. He's adept at absorbing the hit and finishing the play.
Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Philadelphia shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
Turner doesn't back down. He goes right at the defense, forces the issue, and gets to the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Now here's Simmons. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
He didn't ignore the defensive aspect either. I mean, his 3 blocks tell that story.
The 76ers with another miss. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a win against Miami. And stolen by Simmons. Harris passes to Simmons. Another miss by Philadelphia.
That's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. Minnesota calls timeout. And last season, Karl Anthony Towns shooting over 40% from three-point range with over 8 attempts a game. I mean, Greg, he is in the conversation, don't you think, for best three-point shooting center of all time?
It's amazing, Kevin. His volume of threes is unprecedented for the center position. And it's not just standstill. Catch and shoot triples. He's hitting step backs. He could have that title when it's all said and done.
And that one's good. Russell.
We talk about the advantage of having size in the backcourt. Russell, they're using his height and length to challenge that interior.
And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Right side, Russell passes it to Towns. 6 to shoot. Beasley for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And Harrell slams it in.
Oh, yeah, high IQ basketball from Richardson. Values the easy assist over a risky shot.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Outside, Towns. And there's 1:45 left now here in the second.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Richardson, no luck. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers leading by 17. The drive by Simmons. Richardson finds Simmons. Back to Richardson. And there it is for him.
Doesn't hesitate on the catch and shoot. When you can light it up like Richardson, why would you?
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Russell with the 3, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Richardson gets a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 6th assist on the night. Russell kicks to Turner. There's 31 seconds left here in the second.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
To the paint. Here's Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Outside Russell, over Simmons, and it's good off the back rim and in. Russell's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Harris, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He had 35 points. And it's just about time.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
In the backcourt, Simmons and Richardson. Tobias Harris is out there with Montrezl Harrell. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Russell passes to Turner. Over Richardson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Turner's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Timberwolves. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Beasley. That one doesn't go. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. Well, you know, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
And then Johnson with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pass to Harris. In the corner, Harrell with it. And the rejection by Town. And the Timberwolves call time here. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
Some changes for Minnesota. Omari Spellman has come in for Johnson. Culver comes in for Evan Turner. And Okogie subbed in for Malik Beasley. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Here's Culver.
And look, you have to give credit to Harris. He is very good at getting his hands up and making shooters feel uneasy.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Philadelphia with the ball. And they double up Embiid. And Harris wide open. He shoots, hits it from three-point range. Harris has got 5 now. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. Simmons against Russell. 5 to shoot. Over Simmons. Russell, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Cuts off the pass. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Russell's running. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Towns. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Just 5 on the clock. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
A look at Simmons, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
And we know GA's shooting is a question mark for Jarrett Culver.
A long windup, a little hitch in his giddy up.
Oh! How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Turner against Harris. Turner dishes to Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Inside, here's Harrell. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Culver. He's guarded closely.
And the wingspan of Embiid, I mean, very effective at using his length to turn shots back.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And he sinks the second. Timberwolves shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Here's Culver. Johnson outside. And so it's Philadelphia out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. They've got Evans, and it's Beasley in at the small forward position. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. Down low. Here's
Wow! Nice! Unreal athleticism. I mean, for a bigger guy, Embiid really knows how to drop the hammer.
Beasley, the pass to Reed. Here's Noel. They can't stop the run with that one.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Richardson against Beasley. Shot clock at 5. Hernan Gomez trying to break free. Misses from close range. And the 76ers with possession. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. And the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
But they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
The pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Noel. Hernan Gomez trying to break free. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Harris with it. Evans picks him up. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. The drive by Simmons. Richardson outside, and here's Harris from the arc. Embiid kicks to Harrell. Over Hernan Gomez. Harrell, that's good. Harrell's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Beasley, and it's blocked.
There's an intensity to Richardson's defense. He puts full effort into it. Loves being that thorn in the side.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Pass to Noel. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like that. Back to Harris, over Hernan Gomez. That's good from Harris on the assist by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 assists now tonight. Evans outside. Pass to Reed. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even the slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Omari Spellman has come in for Minnesota. Jake Layman comes in for Malik Beasley.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Philadelphia.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Joel Embiid.
Well, his defense gave them the spark they needed, protecting the rim with purpose. They were afraid to bring the ball inside against the big fella.
Evans passes to Reed. Another miss by Minnesota. Now the 76ers with it. Huge run right now for going 19-2. Harrell kicks to Simmons. With the shot. Drops in the short one.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
And that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Noel passes to Reed. Pass to Noel. Here's Reed, guarded by Embiid. Evans against Richardson. And it's Evans missing. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Here's Noel. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved it. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.